Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I can't remember how long it's been since I made a video again. I'm getting really bad at this. I know I said in my last video that I was going to do like an extensive review of that one book, Her Body, Our Laws, but I just haven't really had time to sit down and go through what I want to say about that. But I am going to share with you something exciting, and that is a thrift store book haul. I recently went to Chicago. I've never been there before, and one of the places that I had to go was my friend's favorite. Ooh, I'm looking not too pristine right now. One of the places I had to go was my friend's favorite thrift store that she likes to go to. She gets a lot of nice clothes and stuff there. And of course, before we left, I had to hit up the book section. And I was so pleasantly surprised at how good the section was in this thrift store. So I'm just going to get into these and show you what I bought from the thrift store in Chicago. So the first thing, and this might have been the first thing that I found and picked up, and this is In Celebration of Women, a selection of words and paintings by Helen Exley. And I just thought this was a super neat, like, little picture book that has really famous quotes and like excerpts from books and essays, and then famous paintings in here of just, you know, women and just quotes about female empowerment and women in general. And I love that sort of stuff. So like this one right here, kind of like quotes, I guess, that sort of go with the picture. So like the first quote on this page is, "The mother is the most precious possession of the nation. So precious that society advances its highest well-being when it protects the functions of the mother." And that was said or written by Ellen Key. It says 1849 to 1926, which I guess was how long she lived. So I just thought, this was just a gorgeous little book. I kind of want to incorporate it into homeschool. So many books are good for this, even though they aren't directly marketed like for homeschool curriculum. I think we could definitely make this a part of our morning whenever we start schooling again. Now, let's see. The next thing is Michelin. I think it's Michelin or Michelin by Affinity Konar. And I picked this up. This was a purely booktube pickup. I don't think I even have ever read the synopsis for this book, but I saw it and it's in pristine condition, and I've heard really good things about it, so I picked it up. I think pretty much the premise of this story is it takes place during World War II, and it's about a pair of twins that end up going to Auschwitz, the concentration camp, and they get experimented on by the Dr. Mengele, or Mengele. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but I think a lot of people, if you've heard anything about World War II, you've probably heard of that doctor and his infamous experiments on children and twins and all sorts of different people and babies and stuff. It's awful. So I picked that up, and I'm excited to read it, even though I know it's going to be probably pretty sad. Let's see. The next thing I got, which I was so excited for, is The Call of the Wild by Jack London. And I have this book. I think I have like 2 other copies, but this is still in its wrapping. It was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, like, you know, the pretty shiny leather boundy ones. And it was $10 new, and I think I got this for $2.99 at the bookstore. So, I don't know, somebody got a gift or something and they didn't want it. I don't know, but I was so excited to get this and add this to my classic shelf, like the classic books that I love, and that is definitely one of them. Let's see. The next one is The Life of Elizabeth I by Alison Ware, and I know I think I've read her other book, Innocent Traitor, although now I'm like, I can't remember exactly what it was about. I know I liked it though. But this is about the famous Virgin Queen. She is, if I'm remembering, she is the daughter of Henry Tudor, I'm gonna get it wrong, the guy that beheaded several of his wives and had like 6 different wives. And she is the daughter of him and the famous Anne Boleyn. And this is, I guess, like a fictional, or is it fictional? Like a biography, but I don't know. Is it a biography? Oh, well, it says an extraordinary piece of historical scholarship. So I guess it is a biography of Elizabeth I. I wasn't sure if this was going to be written like as a historical fiction from her view or not, but I had to get this because I love, we just recently, what did we do? We recently rewatched, my husband and I, The Tudors. I think it's on Netflix. It's a slightly older show, but it's always so good. So that is still fresh in my mind, which is one of the reasons I think why I picked this up, just to learn a little bit more, because the Tudors are really intriguing. Let's see, the last thing I got, and I had my husband in mind when I got this, but this is like what I would call a fun bathroom book, the kind where you just want to read something really quick, so you pick it up and it's funny and light and informative. And that is The Little Book of Big Ups. I'm not going to read that, but you get the idea. 220 of History's Most Regrettable Moments by Ken Lytle and Katie Corcoran Lytle. And this is basically what the title says. It's like really short, so like I think it goes, where does it start? Oh gosh, it starts, it's like a timeline. It's in order from the biggest mess ups in history on up to the most recent. And it starts in 1184 BC. And then this is just how long the little stories are about the big mess ups that have happened in history. So I just thought this would be a cool like little history book. I actually thought of giving it to my 10-year-old despite the title, you know, because it's still history and it's like the biggest, you know, moments and stuff in here. And it's supposed to be pretty hilarious and I thought she would like it, but I read like just a little bit of one of the stories and there is some pretty strong language in here, so I might just save this for like when she's a teenager or something. But I just thought this was funny and cute and it was really cheap. And when I went to check out the cashier, she cracked up over it, so we were all having a laugh and a good time. And yeah, that is my little thrift store haul. I just wanted to show you guys what I got because I'm so happy to have bought these things. Oh, I was wrong about the price on Call the Wild. It's $1.95. I thought it was $2.99. See what I mean? Like, you can find some real treasures in a thrift store, but I thought I would show that to you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I'll see you guys again really soon.